Ho ho! Merry Christmas! Just kidding. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Alicia, and today I'm wearing my Santa riding on a unicorn because Christmas vibes all around. I love Christmas time. It's one of my favorite times of the year, next to Halloween. Halloween is probably my fave, but Christmas is right up there. I just love this time of year. I just love the holidays. They're so much fun, and there's just something magical in the air, you know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 adult party games or like party game ideas for Christmas because I love Christmas, like I said, and I love games. I love games. I love playing games. When I go to a party or especially when I host a party, I prepare like games. Like I have an itinerary of what we're gonna do, and then like if we go off a little, okay, not gonna be happy about it, but like it'll be fine. But like when I go to a party, I love parties that have games. I always feel that I get bored just talking to people because I mean, you know, it's not college where like when you actually talk with people and it's like deep conversation. It's like once you hit your late 20s, I don't know, the conversation's kind of dull, and it's like I just want to play a game. Like I just want to have fun, you know. Like I deal with like not fun things on a daily basis when I'm at work, or you know, when you see what's going on in the world. It's like I just want to be taken away from reality and like let's just have fun. And so that's what this video is. Top 5, or my top 5, my favorite 5 adult Christmas like party ideas or games or whatever. So yes, okay, if you guys want to see what my top 5 are, go ahead and like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get right into it. My first top one, it's not really a game, so I'll also throw another one in here too, but this one is more of just an idea. And actually for Christmas this year, my parents are going to be in Florida, so me and my siblings are having like a sibling get together. We're keeping precautions and stuff. Like we all are quarantining constantly, so that's not a problem. Like we don't see anyone else, so we're good. I just want to let you guys know, like, don't worry about me or anything. Like we're good. So we're having our sibling thing. We decided we usually get stockings. Like it's just a fun, you know, usually my parents put in like a coloring book and like just little doodles, you know, just little stuff in the stocking that's like from the dollar store, that kind of thing. And I thought like that's such a good idea though, of like, because now we're gonna do it for each other, like on sibling, all of us siblings are gonna do a different stocking. So basically I think a fun idea would be to draw names for a stocking. Instead of like just a white elephant present, you have to fill a stocking. So like everyone draws a name, obviously before the party, like so that you know who you're buying for, but like you show up with a stocking full of stuff like for a specific person, and like you decorate the stocking and you like put their name on it and stuff. I think that's such a cute idea. We're not doing exactly that, but if we had more time and if it wasn't the way the world is right now, I think we would do that more. But like it's hard to find little stuff for Christmas, I feel like, because usually you would go to Target, Walmart. We are literally not doing any of that. Like none of my siblings or me, like we just don't go out, and so it's just hard to find like the little stuff for stockings. But once that's over, I feel like that's a great idea of just like it's like a white elephant stocking, I guess is what you would say. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so the next idea that I really like is to pick a Christmas movie and play a drinking game. So pick a Christmas movie, your favorite Christmas movie, or even just like some stupid, okay, I didn't mean to say stupid because I do like Hallmark movies, but you know what I mean, like the cheesy Hallmark movies that are Christmas themed or whatever. Pick one of those and make it a drinking game. And you can find plenty of those online of where you can find for specific movies drinking games. Like they have tons of stuff for that kind of thing, so you should have no problem finding a drinking game for any movie you pick. And that's just so fun because like you can drink, and ooh, that was another thing that's more of an idea than a game. Have at least 2 different Christmas cocktails, like Christmas themed cocktails. Like for our sibling thing, I'm going to do a groovy Grinch punch, I think it was, or like a grumpy Grinch or something like that. It's like a green punch. And then I'm also doing a sugar cookie martini because like how classy is that? So yeah, I think if you just like make 2 super cool like Christmas drinks, and maybe just like DIY like a cute little sign, and like I don't know, just make it look super classy and cool. And then people can pick their drink that they want, and then you guys can play the drinking game of the movie. And like I would say, when you play this kind of game or you do this kind of thing, like I wouldn't make it a movie that not everyone has seen, or if it is, just make it one that you don't care too much about, because like you want to talk with each other during it, you know. It's more about like connecting during it and just having fun. So don't think of it as like watching a movie, think of it as a game. So like it's a drinking game. You guys can laugh, have fun, make fun of the movie. I love making fun of movies. That's one of my favorite things to do. So I think this game is so fun. Like when I was in high school, we literally would watch so many crappy, scary movies, and they were always my favorite because we would just laugh the entire time. We were like, this looks like it was made on a budget of $2. Like, yeah, just so much fun. And it's the same with Hallmark movies. Usually you're just like, oh my gosh, so cheesy, and you can make so much fun of it. Okay, so this next game is actually one that I've played at my husband's father. He has done this game, and it's the tape ball game or plastic wrap. You can do either. I don't know if we've done both. I think we've done both. We've played it both ways. Both ways are hard. But basically you wrap a bunch of like little stuff from the dollar store, or you can do whatever you want. And usually they would have like in the very middle or the last like thing that you would get was like a little thing with money in it was the thing. And so that was cute. And you know, everyone wants the money, but what you do is you pass it around, you get it, you unwrap the ball, and as soon as, and someone else, I'm like trying to play out the game. So someone's rolling the dice and you have the ball. So the person next to you is rolling the dice. And as soon as they get doubles, you have to pass the ball, but you can keep ripping at it until they get doubles. And then like it moves around in a circle. And then, you know, you get lots of goodies throughout the game, hopefully, unless you were unlucky and didn't get any. And then a lucky person at the end gets like the $20 or however much you want to put in the pot of gold at the very end. It's a super fun game. It always gets a lot of laughs. Like everyone's always laughing, having fun. It gets competitive. It's a really fun game. It's one of my favorite things that like I think of when I think of the holidays is like doing that game with them. Super, super fun. Another fun Christmas game, and this I definitely love because I also love Halloween and costumes and like that kind of thing. This is like instead of dressing like just Christmassy, dress as like your favorite character from a Christmas movie. So, you know, Elf, the Grinch. I was about to say Pineapple Express. I meant Polar Bear Wait, Polar? No, just Polar Express. Polar Bear Express. I'm stupid. So yeah, just like dress like a character from your favorite holiday or Christmas movie and have a contest. So like if you're having a Christmas party, you can have a contest and have people vote for who they think like had the best costume. I think that's a super fun game. I love costumes and I love competitiveness and I love voting for people. So that's just an all around good time for me. This one is always a classic. Charades. It's always super fun. Even if you only play it for like one round and you just throw it into your party, you know, you just have a little fun with it. It's always a crowd pleaser. Everyone loves charades. It's always funny. Everyone's cackling by the end of it. And do it after you've had a few drinks because that's when it gets even more fun. And do just like Christmas stuff, you know, obviously to make it Christmas themed, because I feel like that's kind of the way to have the best Christmas party is to do like things that you would do at a normal party but make them Christmassy. Like that's just the best. And this next one is something I really, really, really want to do in the future at a Christmas party that I throw. And if we had a bigger kitchen, right now we rent a place, but like once we buy a house, that's probably when I would do that, once we have like a bigger kitchen and just bigger space to do this. But I think it would be so much fun to do a Christmas bake-off or cook-off. Basically, you can like do cupcakes, like you could do a cupcake wars type of thing. You can pick whatever you want to do. You could do sugar cookies, you could do gingerbread men, whatever you want to do. Have like 2 different teams and they bake the stuff, and then like you can have the judges panel where there's like 3 or 4 of the people who didn't want to cook, and they can just be like drinking and like, you know, making fun of the people cooking, and the people cooking can be like, stop making fun of me. Like I just think that would be so fun, and like I think that would be something that you would talk about after the party. You know what I mean? Like you would tell people about it. Like you'd be like, oh my gosh, this time at this party, she threw the best party and it was so much fun. I think that would be a crowd pleaser all around because you don't have to cook. You can be a judge. So as long as you have like 2 or 3 people that want to do it, you're golden. Okay, now this next one, when I saw this one, when I was like just Googling, you know, because this is what I do in my free time is like, well, some free time. I'm like, okay, what for my next Christmas party, what games can I do? What games for my Halloween party? I'm always looking forward to my next party, which sadly I couldn't have any this year, which sucks, but I love having parties, and they're never like extravagant. It's more of just like, I love having my friends come, and I always want to have like super cool different games that we can play. But anyway, so this next one I thought was really cool and different. So you can print off some like cards, and basically you would have like however many people you're having over have that many like blank cards where like there's something on the front of it, but then the inside is blank, and you do a Hallmark like not greeting card, but Hallmark Christmas card challenge. And what you do is you have everyone write like their own Hallmark Christmas like saying on the inside or whatever. You know how there's like always just cheesy Hallmark Christmas stuff, and see like who writes the best one. I think that would be fun because I love voting, and so you get to vote for that too. But I think that one would be so fun because it'd be cool to see what everyone comes up with. And another fun game, I don't even know if this has been 5 or more than 5, but I'm probably still going to title it 5 game ideas, but this is probably more than 5 by this point, but I just love games. This next one would be kind of like beer pong, but instead it's like jingle pong, I guess is what you would call it, where you take jingle bells and you try to like get them in the cup. Like that's so festive and fun. And then I guess you would drink what's in the cup if you wanted, or that could just be the game where you just throw it in and that's the game, and then whoever wins gets a prize. I would say that no matter what game you play, try to have enough prizes to where like anybody that wins something gets a prize, because that's always the most fun thing. Like when you go to a party and you play a game and then you get like a lotion or something, like it doesn't even have to be expensive, just like, you know, it just feels good to win something. You're like, oh my gosh, I got a prize, what? So yeah, those are just like some of my favorite adult Christmas party game ideas for your adult Christmas party. I feel like there's just not enough of that out there. It's all for kids, but it's like, what about grown-ups with no children? We want to have fun too. So yes, those are just some of my favorite ideas. Let me know in the comments below if you guys know of any even more awesome ideas for Christmas parties in the comments below. Hopefully I'll be able to use them next year and throw like not a huge party, but like, you know, a fun party. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys in my next one.